Following the same methodology, now 4 subtopics have been added under functions of operating system. If I click on functions of operating system, it will show me all the 4 subtopics listed under this topic. And now let us try adding some more type of content to the wiki. Besides adding these pages or Google Docs or folders, we have an option for adding sheets, slides or links also to our wiki. Now let me try adding a sheet or a link to a wiki. So for that, let me create a subtopic under operating systems. Let me create a folder once again, so that under that folder I can add all the 3 kinds of documents. Let me say examples of operating systems. Now let me create a sheet under it now instead of a page. Now you will be shown that a page has been created. I click on that and now I want to edit it. The page has been created, but that page is in the form of a Google Sheet. So I can type whatever I want to here. Let me say I'm typing the names of various operating systems which are available for users. And let me type in some percentages in front of each of the operating systems, because Google Sheet is normally used for writing text and numbers, something of this sort. These are rough figures, not the exact figures. Like this. So now the Google Sheet has been created for examples. So I can close it. And now it is visible as examples. So I click here. So you will see this sheet over here. Now you find the last number has not appeared because I did not press enter, I think. So I can once again go back, make the change here. So whatever you have typed, it was visible, but the Google Sheet was not shown to the user, but a spreadsheet format was visible to the user. I have made the change now. And either I press F5 for refreshing, or I click on examples once again, so the page is reloaded, and now you find that number has been shown over here. So I can make any more changes in the sheets by clicking on edit, add something or delete something, bolden something, add a title. All these things can be done. Now another thing that I find is I need that examples should come after functions of operating system. So again I can shift it down by saying move down. Since this was a subtopic, so it has moved after functions of operating system. It hasn't appeared after processor management or before processor management, because it is at the same level as functions of operating system. Now let me add a link to it. Let me say I want to add the link for a Ubuntu operating system. So I can give this as, I can give a title to which link do I want to create, and then I can type in the address here. And then I can say create. So we will find a link has been added. As you can see that a link appears with a special arrow within a rectangle indicating this is a link. This does not have any content. So when I click on this, it takes me to the link for the Ubuntu page. So that way you can add links also to your wiki. In case you find some of the content is useful, you can link to that content, give a heading and also specify the link to that content. And now again, if I want to move it down, I can move it down. And now let me say I want to add a presentation also under it, a PPT under it. So to add a PPT, again I'll say add new, and I can use the slide option. And now either you can create new slides or you can import a slide. In case you want to import a slide from Google Drive, you can use the import option. So in this way, you can add any kind of content that has already been created in Google Drive, or you can create any new content. It will be sent to your Google Drive automatically. But remember, each email account has a different drive associated. So that's why whatever email account you are using, ensure that you are checking the drive of that email account only. Because if you are having 5 Gmail accounts, you will have 5 drive accounts. So this way, after creating the wiki, in case you want to share it with somebody else, share it with your collaborators or share it with your students, you can go to share. So as I click on share, it is going to ask me for permissions. Do you want this wiki to be a private wiki? Please maintain it as a private wiki at this point of time. The reason being that you want this wiki to be available to your students only. In case you are very much comfortable with what content you have created and very much sure that no copyrights are being violated, then you can make it as a public one where anyone can find and access your wiki, or you can pass on with a shareable link. Anyone with the link can access the wiki. So the sharing goes on in the same way as in Google Docs. So you can share it with anybody, and the owner of this wiki is myself, the one who has created the wiki, the one with which you logged into this wiki. And if you want to invite somebody, like an invite screen appeared right in the beginning, you can send an invite through this. The same screen is going to appear through which you can invite people for adding to your wiki content or editing your wiki content. So that is meant for the collaborators, and also you can float it open for reading only purposes also. The next question that must be coming to your mind is, how many wikis can be created? Is it just one wiki that can be created, or multiple wikis can be created? Yes, we can create multiple wikis, because after computer fundamentals you can see 2 arrows. Let me click over here. It will tell me that already there were 2 wikis which had been created by me using this Gmail account, that was operating systems and OS. Computer fundamentals was a third wiki that had been created by me. And in case I want to create a new wiki, I can click on create a new wiki, and again I can give a name to it and say create. So now you will find you'll have the same options again as I had begun with, and now there's a new blank wiki which has been opened up for me. And if I want to go back to any of my old wikis, I'll just click on these arrows once again and I can see all these wikis once again. So you have seen how to create a wiki, how to organize the content that you had created in Google Drive, be it in the form of docs, sheets or slides. You can add links so that students have access to other web pages through this very wiki only. So that's all for this session. Thank you all for your patience listening, and happy learning once again.